Welcome back, me. Says you're live. I hope this is okay because YouTube have improved the way that you set up the live link. So I really hope I'm going to. Oops, it's been an earthquake. Hang on, just let me get this set up again. Yeah, so I really hope that it's skew whiff. I really hope it's working okay, and that everybody can join in and see. So welcome back to the. It's been a long time. It's been a long summer. I'm obviously out of practice. Oh, for goodness sake! I nearly swore then. Right, let's just get that balanced up there. Right. So welcome back to the strength. Well, I'm going to call it strength and balance class, and it's quite a bit different from the old one. Some exercises have. Hope it's not. Oh, this is just such a nuisance. I'm so sorry. That's a bit better, I think. So some of the classes, some of the exercises. I think I'll go back to bed. Some of the exercises. Hello. Some of the exercises are, a lot of the exercises are different actually. So, right. I think that's about right. So I'll start again, shall I? Welcome to the strength and balance class, the first one after this summer. I hope this is working okay because YouTube have improved it. So I was just saying that some of the, quite a few of the exercises have changed because I was never totally happy with the strength and balance one. So we'll see how this goes. A lot of the exercises some of the exercises might be easier. Some will be the same. Obviously the plank stays and the side plank. Boo. Anyway, so we're going to start. It's going to be a fairly snappy one. So we're going to start. There's not going to be a lot of talking. Ha ha ha, she said. So we're going to start just by marching on the spot. And if you can, get up on your toes. Give a little bit of a bounce. You don't have to do very much. Just up on your toes. Get those legs working. Get those hips working. Get those knees mobilized. Just do this for a little bit more. Do a slightly exaggerated swing with your arms just to get those shoulders mobilized. Get the old shoulders working. Of course, I know you've all been doing this religiously over the summer. 3, 2, 1. Now, something slightly different. Have your hands here at waist height, parallel to the floor, and we're just going to bring your knee up to your hand. If you can't get your knee to the hand, it doesn't matter. Just bring your knee up to where you can. Don't put your hand down to meet the knee, because it doesn't really matter if your hand meets your knee or not. It's just something to aim for, really. 3, 2, 1. And then the same thing, but slight variation, just to get a twist in your lower body. Again, if you can't reach the hand, it doesn't matter. The main thing is to keep your upper body facing forward and your lower body twisting. It's only your lower body that twists. Just to get a little bit of a twist in your spine and a little bit of knee raising. 3, 2, 1. Fine. Be a bit more familiar from now on. Hand on your shoulder, arm out at 180 degrees. Make it like a wing. Remember the pencil sticking out your elbow. And we're going to do 5, 3, 4, 5 big circles back and 5 forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to do the same with the other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and then forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fantastic. Now we're going to go into our little routine. I should have said, if you're new to this, you don't need any equipment for this session, but you will need a chair. So we're going to start just by doing a heel dig, like that. And at the same time, we're going to anchor our elbows into the waist, and we're going to do an opposite bicep curl. So you're doing a heel dig with your heels, with your feet, so which is mobilizing your hips, your knees, and your ankles. And you're doing a bicep curl, which is mobilizing your elbows and your elbow joints. And it's all warming up your muscles, of course. 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to start with prayer hands, and you're just going to put your leg out to the side, and at the same time, stretch your arms out to the side. Again, this is mobilizing all your joints. This one improves your balance as well, and your coordination. Everything really works towards increasing your balance. If you're strong, you've got better balance. If you're coordinated, you've got better balance. If you're flexible, you've got better balance. 3, 2, 1. It's like the beginning of term, isn't it? Next time we're going to do is just a step back. Just a step back. And at the same time, you're going to put your hands out. Just stepping out. I'll show you from the side. But when you do it, try and keep your knees facing forwards. Imagine you've got headlights on your knees, so they have to keep facing forwards, else your knees will fail their MOT. Spread your hands as well. I've noticed in the mornings my hands are a bit stiff, so get used to using your hands, spreading your hands, getting the joints in your fingers nice and mobilized, get them working. 3, 2, 1. And then last one, we're just going to do a toe tap. And at the same time, just do a nice, relaxed arm swing. Toe tap with your arm swinging. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Right. We're going to take that little routine, those little 4 exercises, and put them all together. So we're going to do heel dig, out to the side, back, and a toe tap. Heel dig, out to the side, back, toe tap. Heel dig, and then out to the side, and then back, and then toe tap. Heel dig, out to the side, back, and a toe tap. Heel dig, out to the side, back, and a toe tap. 3 more times, a bit more quickly. 1, dig, out to the side, back. If you're floundering, it doesn't matter. Heel dig, out to the side, back, and toe tap. And last time, heel dig, out to the side, back, toe tap. Right, so we're going to start, as we usually do, with a squat, but it's a squat with a difference. This time we're going to do a sumo squat. So a sumo squat, I just need to put this down a little bit and hope we don't have another earthquake. Sorry. Oh, I'm going to start swearing in a minute. Why would it work before and it won't work? I mean, why did it work in September, in August? Hi, Rosemary. Hi, Prue. Right. Try that. This is just what you want from this, isn't it? Just to sit and watch my computer do that. Right. What are we doing? Oh, yes. Ah! I'm being amazingly non-sweary for me. That's better. My thing was in the wrong place. Right, sumo squat. So what you do is you have a slightly wider stance than you would if you were doing a normal squat. And then your feet, this is quite important, your feet point out. So your feet are about 45 degrees, okay? Just watch, I'll show you. And with a sumo squat, you stay upright. So you're bending your knees, I'll show you without trying to talk you through it. So you're going down, you know, like the sumo wrestlers do. You go up, you're going down. Your knees, again, don't come over your toes like that. So you're not going forwards like that. You're still going back, still sort of sitting down, but you're much more upright. And we'll do 5 today. I like these because they do the fronts of your thighs and they do your glutes, but they do the sides of your glutes, your side glutes as well. So adopt the position, toes out, bum a little bit back, standing upright, and down you go. You go down as far as you can, and then up again. 1, 2. You'll get better with practice. I'm not very good at it yet. 3. But again, it's sitting down. 4. It's not leaning forward. 5. Okay, how was that? I'd be interested to know about some feedback after that. I think 5's enough at the moment, but practice that through the week. So remember, your toes don't go over your knees. No, other way around. Your knees don't go over your toes. So it's still that position. Right, that's the legs. We're going to do some arm work and upper back work. And these are exercises that I used to use in a warm-up, but I think they're too good to be a warm-up. They're exercises in their own right. So we're going to start by doing this one, where one arm comes up and the other one goes down. 2, we're going to do 10 times. 3, 4, this is great for your shoulders. 5, it's great for your upper back. 6, it's great for your posture. 7, it's great for you if you've got 8, reduced mobility. 9, 10. If you can't get your arms up by your ears, that's absolutely fine. The next one is the clapping one we do. So start with your hands touching your thighs. Turn. Sorry, I should have said we're into the main body of the exercise now. I don't know if I said that or not. It's been a long summer. And then they touch above your head. I'm going to kneel down to show you because I don't want to risk doing the touching the laptop again. And then turn your arms again and down. So turn, up, turn, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the final one, stand with your arms like this, with your elbows at 90 degrees, clench your fists, and you're just going to touch your elbows together. Now, if you can't get your elbows together, just bring them as far as near together as you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give your shoulders a bit of a roll to sort of get them back again. If you have a look on my YouTube channel, under the playlist, you'll find that I've done a 5-minute sort of get you going in the morning sort of thing. And those arm exercises are there. And I've started doing them every morning. And it really does. It sets you up for the day. And if you don't fancy doing a sort of 30, 45-minute workout, just doing those exercises, it does wake you up. Right. Next one we're doing, this one hasn't changed. You'll need to have the chair nearby just in case. It's the lunge. We're going to do a lunge. And remember, a lunge is 4 separate steps. The lunge is great because it's good for balance, and it's good for your glutes, and it's good for your thighs. So we're going to, it's 4 separate movements, if you remember. You step forward, not massively forward, and not a tiny step, just a sort of normal step. And then you bend down. Don't let this leg touch the floor. It should go down to about 90 degrees, and then up, and then back. Sorry, I fell then, because I was looking sideways. So it's 1. Guess who hasn't been doing her lunges? 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your body upright, and you don't need to go right down, just go down as far as you can safely. If you need to hold on while you're doing them, please do. So 1, we're going to do one side and then the other. That's 1. Remember those headlights on your knees, try and keep them forward. I haven't done these all summer actually. My back knee is complaining quite a lot. 5. Woohoo! 6. These are hard when you haven't done them. I was getting quite good at them before. 7. I'm just going to hold on for balance for a minute. 8. 9. 10. And then the other side. 1. This side's easier for some reason. I think I've got a slight injury in my left knee. 3. And that's why it doesn't like doing them too much. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Did you notice that little bend to the side? Right, that's what we're going to do for the standing up. We're now going to get on the floor. Remember, if you need to, sit on the chair and then slide onto the floor. If you can go on your knees. If you can't, you're a bit stuck, I think. The first thing we're going to do on the floor, first thing I'm going to do is move this and hope that it doesn't fall down again. Let's try. I'm going to move it a bit more. I hope we'll be a bit slicker next week. Right, sitting on the floor, we're going to do a Russian twist. So I want you to sit on the floor with your knees flat on the floor, lean back a little bit, and have your hands out parallel, okay? Have your feet where they're comfortable. And then we're just going to twist to the side. But I want you leaning back on the base of your spine a little bit. If you've got back problems, I don't know if this is a very good one. See how it goes. But I want you to be so that you're having to catch yourself with your stomach muscles. And then we're going to turn to one side, back to the center, and then to the other. That's 1, 2. It might be easier if you have a book between your hands. 3, 4, 5. It's hard, this, isn't it? 6, 7. If it's getting a bit strainy on your tum, sit forward a bit. 8, 9, 10. Whew! That was a bit tough. Did you find it tough? Right. Oh, next one we're going to do is we're going to do the bridge next. So lying on your back, have your heels so that you can touch them. Don't have your thighs parallel, and you're going to just lift your hips. You're not arching your back, and you're not letting your tummy come forward. Your back still stays in you should still be in a straight line. Your back should still be in a straight line. Don't let your legs sag out or come forward. And we're going to do 10. We're just going to go up and down. Okay, so we're going to go up like that, just clenching your glutes, and we're going to go down, just touch, and then back up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Now we're going to do the dreaded plank. I'm just looking for my phone to get my stopwatch. Now remember, the plank, you're lying on your front, your hands are like the Sphinx, your arms are like the Sphinx. You come up on your toes, and you're not sticking your bottom in the air, and you're not dipping down. If you can't, we're going to do a minute. If you can't do a minute, I have been doing the plank and the side plank all through the summer. If you can't do a minute, don't think, oh, I can't do this, and stop. Just come down, rest, and then go back up again, and just keep doing that until the minute's finished. Okay, so we're going up. I'm going to start the stopwatch. I'll give you 10 second bursts. So that's 10 seconds. A minute's a long time when you're not doing anything. Your head should be in neutral, so don't look up, don't have it hanging down. It should just be in alignment with your spine. That's 20 seconds has gone. This is really good for your back and the back muscles. Sorry, that's 30, we're at 35 now. 40. It's good for your glutes. It's good for your core. It's Good for your arms as well, your deltoids, your shoulder muscles. 50, measly 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Oh, how was that? Right, we're going to go now. We're going to do the side plank. Now remember, the important thing is to make sure your elbow is under your shoulder. If you can't come up with your legs straight, bend your lower leg and then push down, okay? Again, if you can't hold it for 30 seconds, don't come out of the pose, just rest and then go back into it. Okay, so up we go, and 30 seconds. Make sure your head's in alignment with your spine. That's 10 seconds. 20. This is really good for your back, your core, your thighs, your glutes, your arms. Stop. Sorry, I should have counted down. Your arms. This is a really, really comprehensive exercise. On to the other side. Elbow under your shoulder. Legs however you want them. Up we go. And start the watch. Looks like an odd angle there, but it's only the way I'm facing the camera. 10 seconds gone. 20. I should have said, you probably guessed we're doing this one for 30 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Righty-ho. And the last one we're going to do, I think it's the last one, just let me check my crib sheet. No, it's not. The second last one we're going to do is we're going to do this one. It's a kneeling one. If you can't kneel, I apologize, but a kneeling one. And what you're going to do is you're going to bring one knee in to your chest and then stretch it out behind. So we're just going to go 1. When you bring it in, arch your back a bit. So really bring it in. Okay, and we're going to do 10 on each leg. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, this is good for your back. 5, your glutes. 6, your arms, because you're leaning on your arms. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then come out of it, and then the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How was that? As usual, any feedback that you give me will be gratefully received. Now this is the last one. It's called the Cobra. The eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that I've cut out the press-up. You can always keep doing press-ups on your own, but I've decided to cut them. But this is sort of similar. So with the Cobra, lying on your tum, on your front, just as if you were about to do a plank, hands like this. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to push down on your hands. You don't move your hands for forwards or backwards. You just press down until you come up like that. Just still looking forward. You're not arching your back particularly. And then you're going down. Okay? So we're going to do that 10 times. Again, if you've got lower back pain, this may not be the best exercise for you. And if you can't do it, then just sit it out. So we're going to do 10. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can really feel that on my triceps, actually, the ones at the back of your arms. And that's the end of the exercises. So what we're going to do now, is, hello, I've disappeared. See if I can do this without having an earthquake. Right, yes, we're just going to do a little bit of that, about 3 or 4 shots of the routine, just to get the blood pumping a bit, and then we're going to go into the stretching. Okay, I'm going to put this down just a tiny bit. So we're going to do heel digs, arm side, back, toe tap. Heel dig, side, back, toe tap. Heel dig. If you're floundering, side, doesn't matter, just try and keep up. Back, toe tap. Or do it your own speed. Side, back, toe tap. Heel dig, side, back. This is just to get the blood pumping a bit. One more time. Side, back, toe tap. Right. So, stretches. Get your chair. Stretches haven't changed at all. There's only so many ways you can stretch a muscle. So we're going to start with the calf muscle. So, front leg bent, back leg straight, both heels on the ground. Leaning forward, you should feel the stretch at the top of your calf. Hold that for a few more seconds. And then bend your back knee slightly. So your heel comes off the ground. Put a bit of weight on that knee and you should feel the stretch moving down into your Achilles. I'm puffing after that little routine. And then switch legs. So back leg straight, front leg bent, heel on the ground, or both heels on the ground, leaning forward. Feel the stretch in your upper calf, which obviously is called the gastrocnemius. And then gently bend your back knee. And put a little weight on that leg. Not a lot of weight. Okay. Right. Stretching the thighs. So either hold your leg. You can use this as a balance practice if you want. If you can't do that, then put your hands behind you and kick your hands. This is called dynamic stretching. I'm going to do this one because I quite like this one because it actually strengthens your hamstrings as well. So if you're doing the one-legged one, we'll hold that for a few more seconds and then switch legs. If you're doing this one, keep doing it. Okay, and cease and desist. Hamstrings now, because you've just been exercising them. Sitting on the edge of your chair, knees at 90 degrees, ankles under your knees, sitting up nice and straight. Just do your hands just to check you're sitting up nice and straight. One leg forward, toe pulled back, and then you're leaning forward from the hips, not from the waist. Imagine you've got a headlight in your chest and you're pointing it forward, or an eye and you're looking forward. So it's not sort of collapsing down onto your knee. It is looking forward and the back should be more or less straight. And then sitting up and repeat, just check you're sitting upright. Repeat on the other side. You're leaning forward from the hips. And you should feel the stretch. You pull your toe back, You should feel the stretch right down your leg, right into the bottom of your calf, almost into your feet. Okay? Final one of the sitting in the chair ones. So you're sitting in the chair sideways, but you're sitting towards the front as well, and this leg just comes out behind you. This is to stretch these muscles here. Remember I said before that I had, before the summer, that I had hurt my hip. I haven't been able to run since then. We're just starting again now, Loki and me. Loki's recovered from his operations. Anyway, this leg is straight. It's this bit here you're stretching. I'm just poking my muscle there a bit because it gives it a bit of relief. Ah, woo! Oh, that bit hurts. On me it does. It shouldn't hurt on you. And then switch around. Stretch back. See, it doesn't hurt on this side. Sitting up nice and straight. Okay, right. Standing up with your hands at your arms at shoulder height. I'm going to put this up a wee bit because the top of my head's disappearing again. Shoulder height. Round the tree, remember, not like that, it's like that. And then dip your head. So you look like this when you're sideways. And this stretches, you've used the muscles at the top of your shoulders, your big shoulder muscles, quite a lot. So we want to stretch those out. I like this one, it's good for your neck as well. Ugh. And then if you can, interlink your hands behind your back. If you can't do that, just try and get your elbows together. Interlinking your hands, just pull your hands up, if they're interlinked, just to get that stretch across your chest. Just as a total aside, leave that for a minute. Can you get your hands to meet like that? This is a range of motion check. I can do it one way. I don't know if I can do it both ways. Can't do it the other way so well. Just as a total aside. Oh yes, triceps. So hand up, palm facing back, and then down your back. So it looks like that. You're doing the tricep because you were using that when you were doing the Cobra. And then push it back. You should feel a stretch here. And then leave that, and then up and down, and pull this one. If I pull that one, I could maybe do it. Nope, still not. Okay, and then just the last one. Look to the side and just very gently pull your neck a little bit. So if you're stretching this bit here, keep this arm, this shoulder nice and relaxed. And then bring your head up, and then do it the other way. And then there we go. Right, that's the end of that. Thank you very much. If you have enjoyed it and you want to buy me a coffee, I think the link is on the, if you don't have the link, I think the link is on the videos, on the stream. If it isn't, then just let me know and I'll send it to you. Can't do any more than that. But anyway, if you haven't and you'd like to subscribe, both of you, there's 2 people watching, if you'd like to subscribe, please do. I can't remember actually if I said I was starting on the 10th and not the 6th. I have a feeling I said that. But anyway, senior moments. So thank you very much, and I'll see you on Wednesday, I hope.